Hey, Concept Soup. Yeah, you might have noticed that it's the same background on these videos, and that's just because I'm churning out these intros. I'm churning out these outros. It's going to be a quick one. It's just going to be a build today. Like, we like to just sometimes keep it simple, just go through a build. It's just sometimes people find it relaxing. It's nice to see what kind of configurations we can come up with given the hardware shortages. It's just nice to see it sometimes, isn't it? Not trying to rub it in your face, but I am able to get 3080s with business links. The general public aren't. It sucks. It's horrible, but it's my job and I'm just sharing it with the people out there. Anyway, without further ado, today's video is we're going back to the Corsair 465X. And you might have seen the review we did on this one. We did the white version before. We're using the black version this time. And we had a very good review of that last time. It did do very, very well. It is just a great case. Considering the value proposition you're getting, this can be found for £100. That's including delivery, whatever. And it comes with 3 LL120 fans, which are really good Corsair fans. And the RGB on them is really nice as well. So it makes for a really good value proposition because a triple pack of LR120s is about £85. So you're essentially paying £15 for a case. I think that's a really, 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 really good deal. So today we're going to go through a build. We've got a 3080. We've got really, really nice parts here. This is just a really, really great build. We tried to go for the Corsair RGB RAM as well, but as you'll see in the video, by the time we get to the end, we had to swap out the Corsair RAM just because it doesn't fit with a 280mm AIO, but we'll talk about that later. Without further ado, let's have the build. See you at the end, baby. Yeehaw. Yeehaw indeed. Yeah, so there it is, there's a PC. That's pretty much what this video was about, just showing you a nice PC that we made. It's easy content and it looks pretty sweet as well. But let's talk about the build process in this. And the 465X case actually changed a little bit since we last looked at it. They've put a Commander Pro in it now. And I think that has something to do with the fact that iQ's nodes are really weird. They're kind of rubbish, sometimes they glitch out. So I think they've had to put the Commander Pro in all these cases because people were complaining about all the glitching and the iQ stuff. But yeah, came with a Commander Pro. So, you know, that was good, I guess. It doesn't really make any difference. The main problem we had though is with the 280mm AIO. This kind of shows you really the trickiness of using a 280mm AIO. I really like them actually, if you can fit them in your case, because they give you pretty much the same cooling performance as a 360. But of course it's wider, so you have to get the right case for it. Like with this case, 011 Dynamic, a top mount is absolutely fine with a 280mm because there's lots of space between the motherboard and the top of the case. But if you've got a case like this 465X where it's a little bit closer to the motherboard, the top of the motherboard, you get RAM clearance issues with a 280mm, which means that we did have to swap out our nice Corsair Vengeance RGB RAM. We had to take that out and we had to put some clever bolt in there because it's lower profile, which was a bit of a shame because it's nice to have the unified iQ experience. But you know, it is what it is. It just shows that, you know, you have to really think about what you're doing when you're putting these PCs together and think, is this going to fit? And, you know, going back, I would have put a 240mm AIO in there. I think the only reason I got a 280 for this build was because it was the same price. But had I realised it would not allow me to use the RAM I wanted, I probably would have gone for a 240. But, you know, you live and you learn. That's what it's all about. But hopefully it's a little bit of a different angle from the last time that we used the 465X, because we've got the black version this time. I think it does look a lot nicer, and great value proposition, a fun build. If you like the video, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully we'll see you again next time. See you, sweet cheeks.